Hey guys, Mobile Geezer here. And I didn't include this in this week's Friday Night Tech Talk, so I thought I'd just make you a quick little video telling you about Android's new Restore Credentials feature. As most of us know, when setting up a new phone, the biggest hassle these days is signing back into all the apps that you've had on your phone. So the Restore Credentials feature does this automatically for you. So I thought I'd show you an article from Android Central about it. And at the end, I'll tell you about any drawbacks that it might have. So let's get started.
Let's do this!
So as I said, it's on Android Central. This article is from 3 days ago. Upgrading to a new phone, Android can now keep your app signed in after restoring from a backup. This is written by Brad Snyder. Restore Credentials copy an iOS feature that makes switching to a new device seamless. And of course, they've had this on iOS for a while. So let's drop this into Reader View, get rid of these ads. Google is adding a new Android feature that will keep your app signed in after restoring from a backup or switching to a new device. It announced in a post on the Android developers blog. It's called Restore Credentials, and it's built right into the existing Credential Manager API. Best of all, it requires no manual action from the user, as it is handled on the app and Android side automatically. Here's how it works. When a user signs into their app account on an Android phone, app developers can create a restore key for the user. It's saved locally and can be uploaded to the cloud if the user has agreed to back up the app's data. Then, when a user starts restoring from a backup on a new device, the app's data and its restore key are transferred. The app can be signed into the app without the Android user even needing to open it. In other words, your phone should be just how you left it. Similar to the iOS feature, it's likely that not all apps will automatically retain their sign-in status after restoring from a backup. Developers will need to add the new functionality in the Credential Manager API to their app, which may take some time. Google explains how to do this in its post and recommends developers delete restore keys after a user manually signs out of an app. Restore credentials are based on Google's existing implementation of passkeys and incorporate standards from the FIDO Alliance. All this happens during the backup and restore process, with the idea being that you should be automatically signed into your apps after the restore process is completed. Google says that the introduction of Restore Credentials should make it easier to switch between Android phones regardless of manufacturer. It claims that 40% of U.S. users reset or replace their phones each year, so eliminating friction in the process is crucial. Being that Restore Credentials mimics the fan-favorite iOS feature, it's likely that Android users will appreciate this new functionality the next time they reset their device or switch to a new one. So that's everything about Restore Credentials. But I figured, is there a downside to any of this, security issues or some such? So I started looking up, see if I could find some articles on it. And then I realized, wait, I have Gemini. So I just asked Gemini, are there any cons when using Android's new Restore Credentials feature?
While Android's Restore Credentials feature offers a seamless login experience on new devices, there are a few potential drawbacks to consider. Security concerns. Storing login credentials in the cloud always carries some inherent risk. Although Google encrypts the data, security breaches are always a possibility. Privacy concerns. Some users may be uncomfortable with their credentials being stored in the cloud, even if encrypted. Dependence on Google services. This feature relies on Google's backup and restore mechanism, making users dependent on Google services. Limited app support. Not all apps may support this feature immediately, potentially leading to inconsistencies in the login experience.
So I just wanted to let you guys know about any drawbacks that might go along with this feature. And I figured this was a good use for Gemini, and it was. So as always, comments are welcome. Thanks for watching. And remember, if you like my content, please share the videos with friends, family, or whomever you think might be interested. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, and be sure to click the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos that I upload. And please hit the thumbs up, as it does help with the algorithm.
So there's one other thing.
We all do better when we love each other.